Hello everyone, Lloyd here. Sorry about the late start. Couldn't be avoided, but we're gonna pick back up with West of Loathing. Sounds a little low. And if you forgot, my character's name is Lloyd Bootstrap. Let's get my bearings. It's the piano player. He sounds much better now. Alright. I do remember I have to go to the catacombs because I still have some fights to do. Is there anything I can buy? Ooh, nothing because... Oh, I have 1,700. I thought I had only 54. No, it doesn't look like it. Did I get a letter from Rufus? Nope. Darn. Okay, let's go to the catacombs. Back to... Oh, shoot. The old mission? You encounter a bandit who doesn't look very bandit-like. Due to the lab coat and slide ruler holster? Fortunately, she's also wearing the standard black bandit hat, otherwise I might not have been able to tell. Alright, Buster, this is a stick-up. Hand over the meat. You don't seem to have a gun. How about I just punch you out and leave instead? Ha! I'd like to see you try, because I've invented an anti-punching ring that would help me test it. Examine her ring. An anti-punching ring? How interesting. May I have a look? Are you using a positive matrix force field? Positive matrix? No, it's Sigma field derived. Sigma? Oh no, that won't do at all. I mean, it'll soak some kinetic force, sure. But as soon as things get heavy, that's going to overheat and burn your finger off. Oh jeez, really? I hadn't thought of that. Back to the drawing board, I guess. She tosses you the ring and turns to leave. Nice. And I got an item. Ring of moderate unpunchability. So what does this ring do? This ring has a weak enchantment on it that renders its wearer nominally less punchable than usual. I guess I'll wear it. Unless there's anything better. Let's see. Oh, I replaced my nasty ring. Good. Okay. Alright, now to go into the catacombs. Okay, I beat you. I need to do you now. This saint appears to be resting in pieces. Reassemble it. Okay, you're pretty sure you've got the bones assembled correctly. Fight them? Nope, at the very least, last minute, the bones fly apart again. Seems like all you accomplished was making them angry. Rats. Fight. Oh boy. Well, Bean Golem, you're up. What else can I do? Bean Shield? Nice job, Gary. Ah, you bones don't do jack. You're just whiffing on all of us. Do have a decent amount of health, though. How do I move? Oh, here we go. Oh, it looks like the chest piece heals them? I don't know. I'll have to pay attention. Back to chest. This is a long fight. And Bean Golem is kind of not doing as well as I'd hoped. Like he is really weak. Gary does better. One more bone to go. Nice. Victory. Well done. Now Santa Cortada's in pieces so small they can't do any harm. You got Santa Cortada's skull and Santa Cortada's ring. Hooray! Nope. Wrong button. Alright. Santa Cortada's ring. This ring makes you feel like you can be in multiple places at once. +2 mysticality and +2 speed. Ooh, I like that. This skull has had a real on-again, off-again relationship with the rest of Santa Cortada's skeleton. Okay. One more room to go. I am a pope! Seriously! Saint Pope stands beatifically behind the dais. He just keeps doing his pope gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerves. Insult him. You unleash a torrent of insults that will make a sailor blush, and a sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. Saint Pope's eyes narrow. Looks like you finally managed to make him mad enough to fight you. Fight him then. Whoa, they're quick. Okay, guess we're fighting the front guy first. You. But let's do the usual. And some armor. And, lava flava. Ooh, that did nice damage. Anointed? What the heck does that mean? Alright, I'll have Gary take care of the lower guy. I want to start wailing on fake Pope here. Good job, Gary. Yeah, there it is. It's called a sleaze? Anointed is a sleaze debuff. Or something. I don't know. I don't understand this. And every time I hit him, they make an organ sound. And finish up, Gary. Victory! You put an end to St. Pope's heresy once and for all. You got an item, Pope's pelvis. And you got item, fake Pope hat. Okay, I gotta read this. The audacity! +2 armor and +2 moxie. And the Pope's pelvis. It's never been used. Did something go in here? No. Okay, return skull of Santa Cortada. You lock the skull behind its little glass prison. It seems annoyed, but Sister Mary thanks you effusively. Return the pelvis. You pop the Pope pelvis back on its Pope pelvis plinth. Sister Mary is pleased as punch. And return the finger bone. You return the weirdly huge finger bone to its reliquary. Sister Mary looks delighted. You recovered all the relics. Oh, praise be, thank you. I'm glad to have helped, sister. I must reward you for your efforts, though. We don't have much, but I can give you this old censer. We don't use it anymore since Sister Penelope is allergic to the incense. You got an item. BR... *** censer? What? Back to the wonky cowboy. I dig it. How you doing, Kath? let's see. Look, I don't want to tell you what you can and can't say, but let's just call this a shiny gold-colored metal sensor and leave it at that. This item goes in your offhand, plus 3 mysticality. What's currently in my offhand? It's a filthy porcelain cow. Yeah, give me the mysticality. Okay, now where am I going? The old millinery. A burly, grizzled man in leather, well, everything, is busy peeling the skin off of a no longer recognizable animal. He looks up at you and growls, brandishing his skinning knife as to say, "Bother me and you'll be next." Bother me and you'll be next. Yeah, I got that. Show him your skinning knife. That's not a knife. This is, don't be stupid, they're both knives. So you're a skinner too, eh? Well, not professionally or anything. It's a hobby, I guess. Alright, come over here and wash clothes. I'll show you a couple tricks. Learn something. You don't really understand the tricks, but they result in you getting some free skins, so you're happy? You got a rattlesnake skin and a coal snake skin. I'm doing good. Mom came home, so that's good. It's partner.
What place type... Wait, yeah. What place type this being?
It's an abandoned hat shop.
What? Humans making hats just for abandoning? Crazy.
You walk into the millinery and find 5 bandits lounging around on big piles of half-made hats. It's the law. Skedaddle! The bandits scatter like cockroaches, each shutting themselves behind a different door. Guess you have to regulate them individually. Okay. This patch of filthy floor wears a lot of hats. Brims. These cates are full to the top with brims. These hats look like they're more comfortable to sit on than to wear. This was apparently the demo model from a player piano showroom. It's only got 3 songs on it. They're all children's versions of traditional songs that are in the recently invented public domain. They're all set to play just the first few seconds on a loop. The people who worked here must have hated it. Which song do you want to set the dial to? Public domain Joe? You changed the song on the piano. Is that whistling you hear? This door is very locked. So many brims, so little time. Say what you will about these guys, they were never brimless. And I see a differently colored hat. J'accuse! That's 1. Hat room number 2. Dense. You don't know much about hat making, but you know this doesn't make any sense. Yeah, what the heck's a dent? Shoddy hats. Crappy chape. Or however that word's pronounced. Oh, wait, I saw that. You. J'accuse! Number 2. Hat room 3. Liners. Given the quality of the one-liners around here, you don't need multiple. Okay, which one of you guys is it? Wait a minute. This one doesn't have a dent. J'accuse! That's number 3. Squatchies? These are parts for some weird kind of hat you've never wear. What the hell is a squatchy? Alright. Which one of you is it? Who's gonna move? Wait, I hear something. Like, I hear snoring. Do I have to listen? Let me go to the next room. Room 5. More brims. Oh, I see someone likes the music. Brims, brims, brims. Even more brims. J'accuse. One bandit left. I definitely heard snoring. Like, it's definitely loud, but I can't tell which one. Maybe I have to change the music. Let me change the music. Set it to my old public domain home. Maybe this one? That snoring is definitely there, but it's not giving me any hint. Let's try the other song, The Yellow Rose of Public Domain. Maybe this one. Now it's really loud. That's snoring. Which hat is it? Just gonna wait and get something to drink. It's the loudest, I think, on this one. Yeah, because it lowers there. It's loud here. What about this one? Wait a minute! There you are, you little weasel. Chickoos! You found all 5 of the bandits. Deal with them. What do you want to do with these bandits? Turn them in. You march the Black Hat bandits back to Dirtwater on the end of a rope and lock them in the town jail. Where'd you find him? The old millionary? Yep, of course. You know, bandits would be a lot harder to find if they didn't keep picking such thematic hideouts for some reason. Anyway, here's the reward. All in a day's work. Oh, I'm still missing one here. Oh, because I can't get past that dog yet. A 5th wanted poster. The poster says, Wanted, the Gherkin brothers, for kidnapping, brining kidnapping victims, and attempted sale of human flesh for consumption. Last seen headed for the old abandoned pickle factory. Interesting. Can't let those dastardly criminals escape, Justice. It wouldn't be kosher. Would you like to go investigate? Yes, please. You mark the old pickle factory on your map. Hopefully chasing them down won't get you into a real, you know, a pickle. You discovered a new map location. Abandoned pickle factory. Looks like I'm gonna have to deal out some justice. Alright, where is it? Way up here. Abandoned pickle factory. With a shout, well, more of a loud hiss, a skeleton leaps at you from the underbrush. He's wearing a cavalry hat and has a cavalry saber, but isn't riding a cavalry horse, which I'm pretty sure is the only main thing that differentiates cavalry from infantry, if not the only thing. Oh, I can't question him. It requires outfoxing. Fight him. Got the jump on him. A skeletal... I cannot talk tonight. A skeletal cavalryman. How much health? Ooh, he's got quite a bit. Yeah, I'm still gonna wail on him though. Goodbye. Bam! You end this rivalry by caving in your opponent's skull. You got an item. Old cavalry hat. Oh. This actually would have said Hagen United Pickle Factory. It just says Haunted Pickle Factory. It's your partner.
Hello, a place. What is it?
I think it's an old abandoned pickle factory.
You did pickling an entire factory?
Yeah, sure. What else is here? Oh, there's a patch of... Wait, what? There's a patch of pepperoni mold growing out of this grave, and I can't harvest it. When do I get harvest? Gretchen Vlass, 1801 to 1879. She was very, very terrible. You feel a sudden electrical jolt as your hand touches the doorknob. Oh no, you're late for your shift. Mrs. Vlass is going to be so mad. She might literally bite your head off. Okay, well, not literally. Probably. Quick, get suited up. You clock in and hurriedly put on your bright green coveralls. Mrs. Vlass, as predicted, is furious.
Late again? You better not stop taking this job for granted. You think you're going to find a place with a nice dormitory and a reasonably priced company store like ours somewhere else? With your skills? Ha! You're doing 3 shifts today, Buster. Get to work. You're on pickle hopper duty.
Start shift. Pickle hopper duty runs you ragged. Like always, keeping the hoppers filled to keep a constant flow down the chutes means you're constantly at a near sprint, because you have to manage the kook chutes to keep the levels equal. If you get uneven pickle levels, Mrs. Vlass knows. Nobody knows how she knows, but she knows. A whack from a cane is the minimum you'll get. Damn it. At the end of the first 6-hour shift, you get a brief break. You cram a stale cheese sandwich into your mouth while Mrs. Vlass glares at her pocket watch, counting down 3 minutes to the second.
Break's over. Second shift.
You, get over to the salt tank, now! Oh god. Managing the salt tank isn't as strenuous as the pickle hoppers, but it's still a never-ending tension. The brine concentration has to be constantly monitored and kept at a very specific measurement, which means constant adjustments. Meanwhile, you can feel yourself desiccating from the haze of salt dust that fill the room. If anything this place kills you, it's probably going to be salt tank duty. White lung is nasty business. Cough.
Cough on your own time. And get that salinity back to normal. It's supposed to be 976 parts per thousand. How hard is that to remember? 976. Idiot.
Please let me out of here. You get another 180-second break from third shift. You spend most of it drinking water. The company doesn't charge for water, but you've heard a rumor they're considering it.
Break's over. Get to the boiler.
Oh no, please, let me out, please. Boiler duty means shoveling coal into a furnace that runs a giant tank of boiling vinegar. It stings in here. You try to work with your eyes closed, but Mrs. Floss screams if you drop any coal on the floor, or if you let the temperature get too low, or too high, or just for no particular reason. At least you're used to the smell of boiling vinegar. In fact, you can't smell anything anymore. Let me out, please, let me out.
190 degrees, idiot. Not 189, not 191. What do you think we pay you for?
You don't really miss your sense of smell. We're not coughing all the time. You don't really want anything anymore, except to die. Let me out. With a gasp, you finally snap out of the horrible hallucination, or possession, or whatever the hell that was. Jeez, you can still feel the sting of vinegar vapor in your eyes. Enter the pickle factory. Oh. Whoa. This trash smells like gherkins. Smells like sweet pickles, bread and butter pickles. Oh. This is the vinegar processing. It's a bit of coal with a shovel in it. Take the shovel. Oh, I got a shovel. Nice. It's a furnace. It's currently empty. Okay. What was it? 190? Was it? I think? Because this was the last one that you talked about. Alright, so do that. Pump. It heats up by 11 degrees. Temperature 104. Alright, so it's going to... Try that. By 56. That's 160. Add a little more. I want to be careful. I don't want to go over. 24. 184. 3. No! Am I too high? Dang it! Too high. Alright, some steam is let out. Oh, the temperature reads 190. You approach the ghost. It's not right. It's not right. The vinegar is 190 degrees. It's finally done. Thank you. The ghost smiles as he fades away. A few bones hit the ground below it. You get an item. Vinegar-soaked bones. Rest in peace. Vinegar-soaked bones. These bones are all rubbery because they've been soaked in vinegar. Gross. You can faintly make out the number 190 scratched into one of the bones. Yikes. Oh, this is, saltpeter. The salinity meter reads 531. Oh, shoot. What was the number that I needed? Oh. Uh-oh. I don't remember. Alright, the coop shunts. Oh! Alright, they need to be level. Warning. Coop shunts are to be operated by qualified personnel only. Well, I'm activating them anyway. So... oh, shoot, that one's off. Okay, I see how this is gonna go. Sure that. Did I do it? Point to 11. Pointing to 11. Pointing to 11. Oh my god! Nice! You approach the ghost. Gotta. Can't sleep until it's right. It's okay. I took care of the cucumbers. It's finally done. Thank you. The ghost smiles as he fades away and turns into bones. Pile of bones and cucumbers. Rest in peace, poor guy. It's probably 40% bones and 60% cucumbers, if you had to guess. Etched into the skin of one of the cucumbers, you see the phrase, all the same, all the same, all the same. Okay, the last one is this one, but I don't remember the number. It was like 976? Wait a minute. Maybe because I talked to that, well, not talked, and triggered that scene. Maybe I can do this? Please tell me yes. Yes! Okay, commune. Nope. Don't want that. This one. She wants 976 parts per thousand. Okay. 976. It's 531. 631. 731, 831, 931, 976. That was easy. Salt, salt, salt. Gotta salt the salt. Salt. The salt is correct. It's finally done. Thank you. The ghost smiles as he fades away. A few bones hit the ground. You got salt-crusted skull. The skull bears the marks of prolonged and very strange torture. Etched into the back of the skull is the number 976. Okay. Oh wait, what's this? It says factory activation lever. Pull it. You pull the lever and there is a deafening roar as the old machinery springs into life. After a while, a load of pickles is deposited in the receptacle to the left of the switch. You got an item. Ghost pickle. Huh. All that work for 3 pickles? Wonder this place went out of business. This is a ghost of a pickle. Brined in mystery and vinegar. Makes you difficult to damage for the rest of the day by turning you into a spooky ghost. Yeah, very weird. Alright, so... I guess I found all 3 bandits, so I'll go and turn them in. But wait, usually they would, give you some kind of sign. Like, am I forgetting something? Oh, can't go in there. Can't go in there. Can't go in there. Alright, I'll go down. I guess I'll just deliver them by hand. The bones. You hear a rustling sound and trace it to a small gulch nearby. Peeking over the edge, you see a goblin rustling around in the brush. Presumably, it's a gulch goblin rustler. Always kind of assumed that referred to a different sort of rustling, though. It looks up at you and makes some angry-sounding goblin noises. It's saying,
Human! Hey, what? Down here looking! Stabbing it!
Charge it a rustling tax. Excuse me, you know there's a rustling tax levied on this gorge, right? You can't rustle for free here, bud. Gary translates, and after some back and forth, the goblin rolls its eyes at you and throws you a small pouch of meat. Free meat! Well, like, wait, was I talking, or was that the goblin talking? Here's your bones. Give her the pickle factory remains. What? In the world? It's the Gherkin brothers, and please, I don't want to talk about it. It was really weird. I believe you. Here's the reward. Huh. Looks like these things are still twitching. Better lock them up just to be safe. Thanks a bundle. That means the only one left is... the House of the Desert Gang. Which is right nearby. Yeah, Desert House. Which I have no way to distract that dog, I don't think. From the sound of it, you'd say this doghouse contains an angry dog. Weigh your options. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside the house. Oh, give the dog a bone. With a knick-knack paddywhack, you achieve your aim. The dog begins contentedly gnawing the human femur. Good for him. Let's see. The hinges on this gate are really rusty. If you open it, the bandits inside are definitely going to hear you. Oil the hinges. And I didn't know I had an oil can. Use the last of the oil in the can on the rusty hinges. The gate swings open easily and silently. Nice. You creep up to the door. You can hear the gang inside. Notice that the door jamb is busted. Probably from being kicked in. There's a crude hasp made of bent nails on the door. Looks like the bandits must have been locking with a padlock from the outside when they leave. If you had a lock, you could turn this fortress into a prison. Ooh. Okay, I need a lock. Maybe the store has one in stock? Please tell me you got a lock handy. No. Shoot. Alright, so that's on hold. Okay, now to go to the circus. Because I now have the money in order to get into the circus. You frost pass with the Wandering Sally again. Howdy, Lloyd. Interested in trading? You bet. Please tell me you have a lock. What do you got? Oh, you have another blank postcard. You have a bar of soap. You have a lock! Yes! You came at the perfect time. Oh. Provides the option to mine in certain places. I'll take the, pickaxe. I'll grab your dynamite. Alright. We're good to go. Let's head back to the desert house. Now that, magically got a lock handy. Thank you, RNG. You can be really nice sometimes. Okay, you should still be happy gnawing on that bone. Good. Now to lock these buggers inside. Lock them in. You quietly lock the door from the outside. You've definitely got the upper hand at this point. What's your next move? arrest them. Okay, fellas, the jig is up. A muffled voice says, "The law, get 'em, boys," and then, "Tarnation, we're locked in." You hear a chorus of defeated sighs. Foxen, toss out your weapons. Toss out your weapons, and I won't arrest you. You hear a quiet but heated discussion inside. Eventually, a voice says, "Alright," and some pistols fall out the window. You got a bandit pistol, and Desert Gang 6-gun. Ooh. Just kidding, I'm still going to arrest you. The voices say, "Aw, dang it." You round up the gang and haul them back to Dirtwater. That's the house in the Desert Gang, right? Alright. All except for the house, that is. Did it get away? What? Was I supposed to? Heh, no, I'm just messing with ya. Here's the reward. Justice is served. And that's all of them. Oh, hey, good to see you. You know, you've always really cleaned up the area. I plumb out of bounties for you. Does that mean I get to be sheriff? No, but I guess you could be the marshal if you want. Oh, what a coincidence. That's my middle name. Well, thanks again for helping all... Yeah, that came out weird. Well, thanks again for all your help, Marshal. No problem. Very nice. I have a middle name. Lloyd Marshall Bootstrap. Okay. Can I send another letter? I'd like to send a postcard. You've already sent a postcard today. Ain't you heard of the Postcard Limitation Act of 1893? No, what's that? Okay, so the government put a restriction on prepaid postcards of 1 per citizen per day. Now, why do you think that might be? Well, to reduce strain on the postal system? Nope! That's what everyone guesses, but that ain't a thing. The wagons still make the trip no matter how many postcards are on board. Lest we're talking so many postcards you need a second wagon, but that ain't likely. So, to restrict the free flow of information, to keep the people from being able to say too much through the mail, so the left end of the territory don't know what the right end is doing, and vice versa. That way, they can implement a different rule of law in each area, whatever's most effective to keep them particular folks down. But people can still send letters? Letters? Who's got time to write a whole letter in this day and age? But I ain't even got to the real big part yet. What's the first 2 letters in conspiracy, huh? C-O... Oh, jeez. That's right! They're in league with the cows! It's all plot to keep us docile so they can deliver us up to those hell cows they summoned! You think the government deliberately summoned the cows? There's proof! The plan was referred to in a rider attached to a Senate-made bill that was passed 11 years ago. And when did the cows come home? That's right, 11 years. There's no way a Senate bill says let's summon cows from hell on it. No, not in such obvious words. Are you cracked? It's all in code and dog whistles like. Go look it up for yourself. Okay, even if I wanted to do that, the capital city isn't even in this territory. It's hundreds of miles away. Uh-huh. And you think that's a coincidence? A CO-incident? Okay, well, that's very interesting. Bye now. Bye. Wow. Talk about a very paranoid man. Ugh. Okay, back to circus. There's an old grave off to the side of the trail. Or if not, then someone went and stuck a wooden cross in the ground for no reason. Dig it up? You dig up the grave and find, well, pretty much what you'd expect. You got grave dirt, skeleton bone, and an old wedding ring. Hit the trail. Okay, now I remember I just got some guns. Here, the Desert Gang 6-gun. This is a fancy 6-gun. You might even go so far as to rate it a 7-gun. Plus 1 Moxie. What's my pistols currently? Oh, I'm still using this. Yeah, give me that gun. Nice. Alright. And I remember your voice. Welcome to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow, sir. How can I help you? Like to see the circus? You'll sell me one. Oh yeah, he still does it for 500 meat. Good. Alright. Let me just stamp your hand for re-entry. There you go. Enjoy the show. What about my partner? Partners get in free. Thanks. As you enter the circus, the ticket booth clown shouts, "Welcome to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow, sir," in a loud and enthusiastic voice. Oh. Okay, I screwed up that completely. Well, enter the circus. You stroll into the circus. Actually, I guess it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. And find it almost entirely deserted. There aren't much more than a dozen other patrons besides yourself. There are a bunch of clowns around, working at the booths and so on. More clowns than customers, which is a little unsettling, but at least the lines won't be very long. The merry-go-round has a dirty canvas tarp over it. Read the sign. The sign says, "Condemned till further notice. We encourage anyone suffering from horse bites to consult a doctor."
Looking at all this, such amazing.
I guess it's a little intense if you're mostly used to the desert. Want a balloon?
Yes. What is it? Yes.
This clown is presumably selling tickets to the sideshow. Talk to him. "Howdy, fella. Can I interest you in the wondrous and mysterious delights of the sideshow?" What do you have in there?
Secrets, mysteries, things too weird and disturbing to be witnessed by the light of day.
Freaks?
Not just freaks.
Gosh, how much does it cost?
For you, 300 meat.
And for everyone else?
300 meat.
Okay, man.
You won't be disappointed. In the event that you are disappointed, no refunds.
He takes your meat and stamps your hand. There you go. Enjoy. Okay, thank you. The sideshow tent is fairly large and packed with weird things to look at, like all good sideshows are. A few lanterns are hanging around from the ceiling, casting flickering shadows around and making everything look even more eerie. A clown is hanging out in here. Presumably keep an eye on the exhibits. He grins and nods as you enter.
Come on in, take your time, and have a good look around. Just remember, no touching.
Look around. Oh. Okay, work left to right. This looks like to be one of those weird bent mirrors that make you all look crazy. As if there wasn't enough crazy looking stuff around here already. Look at yourself. Your reflection in the mirror is short and squashed looking, folding up like an accordion. You spend a moment moving back and forth in front of the mirror, seeing how the image changes. It's kind of amusing. This looks to be one of those. Yeah. Look at yourself. The mirror. Okay, it's the same thing. Oh no, it's not. The mirror makes you look really stretched out and thin. Your limbs twist and writhe like snakes as you move around. It's a bit unsettling. And your muscles ache a little, sympathetically. This mirror somehow shows you what you look like in clown makeup. Bloodshot eyes stare back at you from a pasty white face painted with an odd pattern of red triangles. In the flickering lantern light, it almost looks like he winks at you. Urgh. I want to do it again. You look in the mirror again, and the clown is still there, staring. Very slowly, his mouth opens into a wide grin, revealing multiple rows of yellow pointed shark teeth. Not wanting to keep looking, but unwilling to turn your back on it, you slowly idle away until it's no longer visible. And I want to look at it again. Swallowing hard, you approach the mirror again. It's empty. Not only is the clown you gone, you don't show a reflection at all. Urgh. Based on his attitude, uniquely combining attentiveness and extreme boredom, you assume this clown's job is to keep an eye on the sideshow exhibits.
Howdy, fella. Welcome to the sideshow.
Thanks. What do you see in here? Oh, what's the scene here?
Well, down to the left we have our collection of spooky warped mirrors. Right here we have our exhibit of clown eggs and pickled punks. And further down to the right is our freak show. Feel free to explore, and I'll be here if you got any questions.
Ask a question. What's with those weird mirrors?
Ain't they a riot? That's what they call an optical illusion, as I understand it. It has to do with the way the light reflects off them.
I'm 100% sure that what I saw can't be explained by the reflection of light.
No telling what you might see if you look too long.
Ask a question. About these, people.
You mean the freaks? Ain't they a scream? The one with the giant eyeball head is my favorite. Nice, quiet fella. If you have any questions about the other two, feel free to ask them personally. I wouldn't want to be telling tales out at school. Since the eye guy can't talk, though, you can ask me about him if you want.
Okay, what can you tell me about him?
Not much, I'm afraid, to be honest. He joined us, about a year ago. Maybe a little less.
Where did he come from? No idea. Weird, ain't it? You'd think fellow looks like that. You've read him in the papers, right? Well, yeah. It sure is a mystery. Oh, it sure is mysterious. How do you get like that? Couldn't tell ya. I bet you've got a theory, at least. Heh. Well, maybe you saw something no human fella should ever see. Okay, bye. What else you got? What can you tell me about these eggs? That's a traditional clown thing. There's a placard there next to him that explains in detail. Don't get too close, please. They're fragile. Okay. You got one more. What are these things in the jars? That's what we in the business call pickled punks. A menagerie of strange and twisted creatures such as you've never seen the like. Captured and preserved on a display for your entertainment and edification. That's how the boss says it. Are they real? As real as they come. These shelves are displaying a large collection of strangely painted eggs. You see several shelves full of white eggs, each one painted with a unique pattern of colorful shapes. A small placard pinned to one of the shelves says, "Clown Eggs." In the circus community, it's traditional for each clown to paint their chosen makeup pattern onto an eggshell. These clown eggs are archived for future reference to ensure that no one chooses a pattern that has already been used. It is considered extremely taboo to wear another clown's face. These must be the eggs for the clowns that work in a circus. You recognize a few of them, like the clown here in the sideshow tent, and the ticket seller clown on front. Inspect more close. Oh, hey, step back, please. No touching. Sorry. Leave the shelf. You lean in a little closer to inspect the jars. They mostly contain malformed and/or mutated animals pickled in formaldehyde. A three-headed kitten, some kind of ferret or weasel with 8 legs, a twisted Mobius loop of snake without a head or tail. Weird, crazy stuff. One shelf seems devoted to a huge, gross, pale grubs, like fat, featureless white worms the size of a sweet potato. The one on the end is larger than the others and has shiny black eyes. Someone has painted its face in an apparent parody of clown makeup. Yuck. Take a closer look. The pasty white face has been painted with little blue triangles over and under the eyes. The creature has a long, thin slash of a mouth as well, and the area around it has been painted with bright red lipstick. The black eyes flash red as the thing suddenly thrashes in its jar, spinning to your face to you, and stretching its mouth open, revealing rows of yellow shark teeth. You stumble back with a cry of shock. Gah! Ha 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 ha! Got you pretty good there, buddy. What is that? Heh, it ain't a real critter. It's made of rubber and clay and doll parts and such. Got an electromagnet under the shelf to move it with. He takes a little push button gizmo out of his pocket to show you. Should have seen your face. You just about jumped right out of your boots. Okay. Eyeball man. This guy is a startling sight, even for a circus freak show. His entire head is one enormous eyeball. As you look over him, he stares back at you. Not that he's got much choice. Talk to him. Hello there, I'm Lloyd. How's it going? Can you talk? Guess not. Take a closer look at him. You move a little to the side and lean over the rope to get a closer look at the guy. He's basically just what he seems to be at first glance. A guy with a giant eyeball for a head. You do notice 2 things, though. First, he has an odd lump at the, well, what you would call the base of his skull, if he had one. A sort of crumpled, fleshy mass the size of a fist. With a squint and some imagination, it almost looks like the crushed and shriveled vestigial remains of a human head. The second thing you notice is that his ankles are locked to the legs of his stool, and the legs of the stool are bolted to the floor. Do you blink? Or wink, I guess? I guess not. So, this circus gig, how do you like it? His hands slowly curl into fists, and the knuckles turn white with tension. I see. I understand, I mean. Okay, well, see you around. This man is neatly dressed, though his suit is a bit threadbare and out of fashion. He's smoking a pipe and leafing through a magazine. You stop and look at him, he nods amicably. Talk to him. Hello there. Welcome to the sideshow. My name is Douglas. Hi, I'm Lloyd. Delighted to meet you. So, well, are you perhaps trying to think of a polite way to ask what's wrong with me? Yeah, you got me. Don't worry, Lloyd. I am in the sideshow, after all. It is an obvious and natural question. Wait a minute. You said that last bit without moving your lips. Are you a ventriloquist? Not at all. Allow me to demonstrate. You stands up and turns around. His back is the same as his front. That is, his suit has been tailored with 2 front sides, and he has another face on the back of his head, with his hair cut and parted appropriately. Ta-da! As he sits back down, his knees and other joints crack and pop loudly as they reverse themselves. Douglas winces slightly, though certainly not as much as you'd expect. What in the... Surprising, yes? A bit, yeah. How is that even possible? Douglas shrugs and holds his pipe up to the now back of his head, so his other face can take a puff. Are you... what's the phrase? Siamese twins? Not exactly. It's difficult to describe, I'm afraid. 2 minds in one body, with 2 faces? It would be closer to the truth to say 2 instances of the same mind, with, as you say, 2 faces. You're right. That doesn't make any sense at all. The other face chuckles, and Douglas holds his magazine behind his back. It took some getting used to, that much is quite certain. Were you born like this? I would rather not discuss how I came to be, if you don't mind. Okay, sorry. No apology necessary. Your knees must be a wreck. Surgery was necessary to permit them to bend in both directions. It sounds worse than it feels, I assure you. Why are you in a sideshow? With a regular suit and haircut, you could easily pass for normal. I have a contract. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot the clown making a gesture, but you didn't catch what it was. Douglas clears his throat. Plus, well, it's quite the life, you know. Free room and board, travel the world, and you meet such interesting people. Talk to you later, Douglas. There's a lady here with a head sticking out of a hole in a large metal box. She nods politely at you. Hello.
Hello there. Enjoying the carnival?
Well, it's interesting. She smiles slightly.
Yes, I'm sure it is.
Can I ask you a question?
Certainly.
What's your name?
I'm Jeanette. And you?
I'm Lloyd. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Lloyd.
Why are you in a box?
That's a rather personal question, isn't it?
Oh, sorry.
I'm only teasing, dear. Would you like to see inside?
Sure. Jeanette whistles to signal the clown as he moseys over. He unlocks the door and on the front of the box and throws it open with a theatrical flourish. Inside, instead of Jeanette's body, you see a tangled, complicated assortment of glass tubes and pipes, ticking clockwork gears and pumps. Liquids of various colors, mostly red, slosh through the tubes. A large bellows near the top inflates, then begins to slowly deflate.
What do you think?
It's some kind of trick, right? You're folded up behind a mirror in there or something.
No trick.
The clown chuckles and walks around the back of the box. He opens a hatch and waves at you through it, then saunters back to his place by the shelves. It's horrifying. It's absolutely horrifying. Like something out of a nightmare.
Yes, that's an accurate description.
I'm sorry. I hope I haven't insulted you.
No offense taken. I've only seen it myself once, in a mirror. It took quite a while to get used to the situation.
Examine her workings. Watch the various liquids slosh around in their tanks and pipes for a minute. Weird. Gross. But it's indeed educational. You got a perk. Anatomical learning. How did this happen to you? Were you in some kind of terrible accident?
I'm sorry, but I can't talk about that.
Of course, sorry. It must be a painful memory. Her calmly composed face creases into a very slight grimace as she shoots a sidelong glance at the clown.
Yes.
Well, it was nice to meet you. So long.
Good luck, Lloyd.
Leave. Ugh. Hot food, cold drinks, tepid candy? What the heck's tepid candy? There's a clown here selling rubber toy balloons. When he sees he has your attention, he smiles and waggles the balloons at you enticingly. Talk to the clown.
Howdy there, fella. Interested in a toy balloon?
How much are they?
For you, just 30 meat.
What colors do you have?
Ho! Well, just take a look. Red. They're all red.
In a black and white game. Okay. How do you make them float like that?
Why, there's nothing to it. Heck, they all float around here.
Of course. I'll take one.
Alrighty then, here you go. Anything else I can do for you?
Can you tell me more about your circus?
Really, it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. Ho ho! What would you like to know?
What are your traveling plans? This place you set up is kind of out of the way. What are your plans?
Haven't decided yet. That's why we sit down somewhere a bit more rural. Keep things relatively quiet while we scout around. Get the lay of the land and all. Ho ho!
Where did you travel from? Was your previous stop interesting?
Oh, northwest-ish. It was a little hole-in-the-ground kind of place. You would have heard of it. Ho ho!
Why is everyone here can hear a clown?
Oh, it's traditional. When the, what do you call them, rodeos stopped being put on, the rodeo clowns took other jobs in circuses and carnivals. Over the years, it just became the normal thing for carnies to be clowns. It's a community, you might say. Ho ho!
Who's this Barnaby Bob guy?
Oh, the boss is a real famous showman, though. I'm not surprised you wouldn't have heard of him around here. Ho ho! Got an eye like a hawk. He's a real whiz with those knives of his. Don't miss his show. It's a real highlight of the carnival.
Okay, see you around, clown.
Catch you later like an alligator.
Wander off. Cotton Candy calls the clown behind this food stand and then makes a fruit noise with a slide whistle. Come try this just invented confectionery delight. The clown blows the slide whistle again as you approach. I can't make a slide whistle sound, I'm sorry.
Step right up, fella. Step up and try one of our world's newest candy sensations.
What is it?
Cotton candy, the finest in several senses of the word. Spun sugar created through a revolutionary new process. It's so light and sweet and fluffy, it's like eating butterfly dreams and kitten wishes.
So it isn't actually made of cotton.
What? No, cotton is indigestible, no matter how much chocolate you cover it with.
Found that out the hard way, did you? How do you make it? He pats a metal box with a wide funnel coming out of the top.
This little machine right here. Can't tell you how it works, much as I'd like to brag. It's a trade secret.
You invented it?
Not as much. Couple dentists down south were the first ones. Dentists! Go figure!
But after hearing about it, I managed to figure out how it works.
Made a few improvements to my design, too.
Now I'm really curious.
Sorry, fella. These secrets in this box are for nobody's eyes but my own. I'll be happy to sell you some cotton candy, though.
How much does it cost? Just 300 meat? Never mind. Nope, I don't want cotton candy. Thank you. Cold Drinks calls the clown behind the food stand. Ice cold sarsaparilla in bottles. Howdy, sir. Care to treat yourself to an ice cold soft drink? You said you're selling them in bottles? That's right. Got the newfangled crown cork bottles, caps and all. What kinds do you have? I've got root beer, ginger beer, and sarsaparilla. Black. I've had ginger beer. I'm a man that enjoys his root beer, and I've had many flavors over the years, especially Stewart's brand. Regular, birch beer, black cherry, orange and cream. But the one flavor I cannot stand is ginger beer. When you drink that, you actually have burning on your tongue from just drinking that stuff. How about energy drinks? Nope. How about iced tea? Nope. How about grape? Nope. How about cherry? Nope. How about lemon lime? Nope. How about key lime? Nope. Okay, I see where this is going. What kinds do you have again? Oh, yeah. Do you make the drinks yourself? If you're asking if we have a wagon dedicated to brewing and bottling 3 different kinds of sodas in our traveling carnival, no. We stock up as we pass through large towns. Ah, how much are they? 205 meat. 205 is for the deposit on the bottle. No thanks. And hot food, which looks like he has a hot dog. Red Hots calls the clown behind this food stand. Red Hots, footlongs, 2 kinds of mustard. There also is a small sign that says lost and found. Talk to the vendor. The clown grins and gestures at the little charcoal grill behind him.
Howdy, sir. Interested in a hot foot-long sausage?
How much are they?
250 meat with your choice of condiments.
What are the condiments?
I got onions, pickled relish, 3 kinds of mustard, and 2 kinds of ketchup.
What kinds of mustard?
Brown, yellow, and blue.
Blue mustard?
Ah, looks like I'm all out of the blue. Sorry.
2 kinds of ketchup.
Yep, got both ketchup and catsup.
No thanks. What the heck is catsup? Someone please tell me what the heck is catsup. What else is here? Oh. This extremely muscular clown seems to be guarding the entrance to some sort of stage. The clown crosses his arms and grunts when you approach. The stage show ain't till later. When? Later. Yeah, but when exactly? Later. Okay, jeez. Test your aim, test your mind, test your might. And another balloon guy.
Howdy, fella. Anything else I can do for you? Wait, anything else I can do for you?
Wait, weren't you on the other side of the midway just now?
Ho, nope, that's the other balloon guy. We just dress alike and use the same face paint. Did we fool ya?
He grins and gives you a big exaggerated wink.
I see. Anything else I can do for you?
I'm good, thanks. Hello, sad kid. There's a kid here, searching around with a sad look on his face. You okay, kid? Did you lose your parents?
I lost my lucky bottle cap. You haven't seen it, have you, sir?
No, but I'll keep an eye out. What's it look like?
It's shiny steel, and it's on a little chain.
Okay, I'll let you know if I find it. Now, there was a lost and found from you. Yeah. I'd like to see the lost and found.
Oh, sure thing. What'd you lose?
A lucky bottle cap.
Appears you're in luck. This one yours?
He puts the box on the counter for you to see and turns back to his grill for a moment. Look inside. Shiny bottle cap, old pocket knife, white silk handkerchief, and a bottle of smelling salts. Can I take it all? Yep, that's the one. Thanks.
No problem, sir.
Can I grab the other stuff? My pocket knife. I'll take that. I want to take the other stuff. My handkerchief. Got it. Oh, you got a hanky. Now I want the last item. Come on. Okay, bottle of smelling salts. Thank you. So what is this stuff? Smelling salts. This is a bottle of foul-smelling ammonia crystals designed to disgust people into being more awake. Gives you 1 additional action point when used in combat. Oh, nice. Hanky. Thankfully, the previous owner of this does not appear to have gotten any use out of it. And a pocket knife. A little folding pocket knife like this one isn't going to be useful as a weapon, but you never know when it might come in handy for something else. Plus, it was free. And lucky cap. Presumably this belongs to that kid, because you can't imagine there's more than one person around who would be so into a bottle cap that they'd hang it on a keychain. That is rather weird. Here's your lucky bottle cap.
Hi, sir. Did you find my lucky bottle cap?
Is this the one?
That's it!
Yay, I made the kid happy. Alright, test your aim, test your mind. Must be... Oh, what are the stats again? Muscle must be the left one, Mysticality must be the middle one, and Moxie must be the right one. I have mostly Mysticality. Step right up, fella, step right up. If I may say so, you've got the look of an intelligent and learned individual about you, and I happen to be having a game here to put those faculties to the test. What's the game? The simplest guessing game imaginable. I've got a standard deck of playing cards here. I show you all the faces, and then I turn them back over and start picking cards. You guess what cards I pick, and you win. You don't shuffle them? No, sir. If you can memorize a deck of cards that fast, more power to you. Or if you got a touch of magic in you, you want to try reading my mind, that's fine too. Just don't dig too deep, huh? Okay, I'll give it a shot. You lose 10 me. Oh, okay. Give it a whole lot. Say, that's not bad. Not enough to win the grand prize, but you deserve some recognition for that, my friend. It gives you a little stuffed stuffed toy, stuffed owl. You got small plush owl. I need to get my moxie up a little higher. What do I have? I need my mysticality higher. That's what I meant. I have the sensor. Santa Cortada's ring. Food, booze, potions? Oh, crunch. Only by one. Moxie, muscle. Can I drink it? Ah, you're already drunk. Level up your glamour to increase your tolerance. Darn it. Shoot. I don't think I have anything that I can equip, get that mysticality up. Correct. I'll have to get gear. Alright, so let's get out of here. And what's my next place? Oh, Dynamite Dam. Wow. He likes dynamite apparently.
Hello, this place seeming a little dangerous. Many old booms.
At least you know that dynamite works. Your supply. Oh, that is so expensive. I will take the dynamite though. Not enough meat to buy that. Darn. Darn. Railroad camp. Someone's left a bundle of dynamite on the ground. You approach it cautiously, verifying that it's neither wired to a detonator nor connected to an actively sparking fuse. What an odd and dangerous thing for someone to leave lying around. Take it. Ooh, free dynamite. Nice. The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company.
Wow. The iron snake much bigger when close up looking. And hearing of people inside, it is eating them.
It's not a snake. It's a train. Those are passengers inside. Are you actually unclear on how this works?
No, Gary's fooling with you. Knowing a train does not eating people. Big machine with wheels having.
Okay, cool.
And many loud screaming.
This guy should never be put in charge of a switch. He's too busy playing with his watch to get any work done. Ask him where he got it. Nice watch. Where'd you get it? I bought it from this gal what runs a store down south of here. Name of Button Willow. Button Willow Mc something. Where's the store exactly? Oh, you can't miss it. It's right in between a cactus and a different cactus. He points to a spot on your map. You discover a new map location. Button Willow McKittrick's store. Wow, what a last name. Thanks. Don't mention it. Don't mention it. She's not getting much track laid, but she's an expert whistler. You approach the beleaguered-looking man with the tiny glasses. Howdy there. Who's in charge of this outfit?
If I'm being charitable, I'd say the fellow over there in the white hat is the foreman.
He points at the man next to the huge pile of rocks. And if you're not,
he smiles. Then I'd say the paper-backed idiot over there in the absurd white hat is the fellow you're looking for.
Alright, thanks. Hello, sad face. Hi, are you in charge? I was wondering if there's anything I can do to help. You want to know something? I love trains. Oh? Ever since I was a little boy. Huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They were magical to me, like dragons. When the opportunity arose to take on management of this rail line, I jumped on it like a shot. And you know what I learned?
What's that?
Organizing and building and running one of these operations is the most amazing pain in the ass you'll ever imagine. You want to help? Congratulations! You're the new foreman. I'm going home to play with my models.
Swell.
Bye. I guess I'm the boss now? The man looks you up and down.
Well now, I suppose you can't be any worse than the last clown.
He extends his hand.
Name's Smee. I'm your assistant.
What's the situation?
Well, I'm not sure you didn't miss seeing this giant pile of rocks blocking our path. The surveyors say that there isn't any suitable mountain pass, so we can't reroute around it even if we had the months it'd take.
Any ideas?
Well, by my calculations, we could dynamite clear without too much trouble. Problem is, it'll take a whole lot of dynamite. A whole year's worth, I figure. We used to keep that much on hand for emergencies just such as this one, but a pack of goblins stole it all. Sneaky little varmints.
Alright, I'll get it back for you.
Glad to hear it. The goblins you're holed up over in Gustafson Gulch.
It's a real rough place.
You might want to spend some time getting the lay of the land and honing your fighting skills before you head that way. Especially if you plan to go in guns blazing.
You discovered a new map location. Gustafson Gulch.
We don't need that specific dynamite though. Any you can lay your hands on be fine. So long as there's enough of it.
I'll look into it. Here it is. Gustafson Gulch. You spot the crumbling remains of an old dairy ranch on the horizon. You discover a new map location. Butterfield Ranch. Go there now. Oh, it also wasn't that far. Oh, and it's a cow. You're gonna have to deal with this cow if you want to explore this area. Okay. A hell calf. Brrr. Ooh, you are very defensive. But you also can't hit with beans. Which is what I'm going to use on you. Bam. Yay, my utter victory. You banish that demonic cow from this realm. Get thee hence, little doggy. Oh, Mr. Cowdy went up. Roasted cow tongue and extra thick leather. Oh, wait. Mr. Cowdy went up. I wonder. Please tell me I have enough. No, it's still only 26. It's partner.
Woo, hoping that's the only cow here.
You and me both.
Fireballs, you watching out for them?
Yeah, I am, yes. Ooh, there's a rope tied to the fence post here. Grab it. You got an item. A length of rope. A haystack, which gives me a needle. Wow. There's something buried in the smoldering embers. Dig in. You got an item. Red hot poker. Red hot poker. Why? I reckon I hardly knew her. You notice some words carved into the side of the outhouse. Curly was here. Wait a second. You recognize that name. Curly. Curly Butterfield. The Legend of Curly's Meat. Looks like maybe this outhouse is worth investigating. Investigate it. Luckily, you don't have to actually go inside the outhouse, because once you open the door, you find a map scratched onto the inside of it. It appears to lead to Coal Ridge Mine, just west of here where you are right now. There's an inset map of the mine itself, with the big X scrawled between three strange triangular icons. Curious. I'll have to make a pit stop. Oh. Hello. Fluff. What's this? To your horror, you see that every single cow in the Butterfield dairy herd is now an ungulith, an infernal cow spirit bound in stone. They're not dangerous unless you get near them. Walk among them. Not very strong, but wow, weird. You thinned the herd a little. Not enough. It can never be enough. Alright, so... Oh, wait. There's a butter churner. You have nothing to churn. Aw. Can't make some butter? Coleridge mine. A nearby hissing sound alerts you to the presence of a snake. Or at least, something that sounds like a snake, which turns out to be a goblin cooking flapjacks on a flat end baking hot rock. The grayish batter sizzles as the goblin pours out some more, and then they look up and give you a surprised look. And ew, I'm just thinking of a pancake batter looking gray. I made many pancakes in my days, and oh my god, if it was gray, I would just gag. Ugh.
Hey, what? What a human! Hey! What you doing out here, you? You the thieving slapjacks, maybe? Nope.
Talk to it. Goblin tongue. Be calm. I will not jack your flaps. Did I say that wrong? I will not flap your jock jams? To flapping?
Please. What you two wanting?
Ask for a spatula. This spatula, wide and flat. I needed one of them at. To giving will you me?
This spatula of mine to giving you? But how is it to flipping my flapjacks?
I could teach you a bean slinger flipping magic.
Interesting hearing about it. Okay, we you two trading a spatula for magic lessons.
Teach him a lesson. You teach the goblin a simple magical cantrip to flip cooking foods over with a snap of the fingers, and they happily give you the spatula. You got Gulch Goblin Spatula. Cool. Gulch Goblin Spatula. Give me a big enough spatula and a place to stand, and I will flip the world over. Archimedes. Is that something Archimedes actually said? Like, that's not even a play on words of that name. There legitimately was an Archimedes. What am I currently using as a weapon? The St. Beefus thigh. It's 9/11. 3 to 13. No. Too much of a wide gap. Alright. Now, there's something in here about... Oh, whoa! This just opens into a 30-foot shaft. Tie her up to the crossbeam. Sure is dark down there. Oh! Here we go. This is the spot Curly's toilet notes mentioned. Dig. You got an item. Curly's compass. This was Curly Butterfield's compass. That dude must have always been lost, because this thing points every which way but north. The compass needle is pointing generally northwest-ish. Southwest. So, that way. Alright, so it must be in an area I can't get to yet. Oh, an exposed meat thing. Unrefined meat. Nice. Also nice. It's a little smoky down here. This cart looks like it's only partially real? Loot it anyway. Why is it a ghost? Oh, I'm so rich. Yes. Oh, it goes further than you expected. It's warm. Keep going. You're up to your shoulder when you feel it. A beating heart. Rip it out. Ew. This card is frighteningly normal. And why is my controller vibrating like nuts? Oof, looks like this guy should have picked better friends. Take the pick. Anything else? You hate the spiral. You don't like this. You don't like the spiral at all. Huh. Okay. I mean, nice, I got money. I still don't know the combo to that locker. Okay. The Gustavin Gulch. You round a corner in a box canyon and find yourself face to face with a pyro bow. You're boxed in. Attack it. Let's see. Oh, it's very, very weak. An extra hot pyro bow. Nice job. That's one less pyro bulb terrorizing the countryside.
Hooray! Hello! Hello, a goblin village! How nice introducing you!
I must admit, I am curious. I'll let you do the talking.
Okay, a goblin right here standing. Let's greeting at them. Oh, also, Gary finding a key. Maybe important here.
Iron key. Okay. A fancily dressed goblin steps forward.
Hello, being a mayor. Welcome. Now going away, please.
Gary taps you on the shoulder. What's up, Gary?
It's okay. I will handling this.
Gary and the mayor converse for a bit, too quickly for you to follow whatever they're saying. What'd he say?
You're saying okay for giving dynamite boom, but you're having to riddling first.
Riddling?
Yes, a contest game.
Okay, let's having it. The mayor clears their throat.
A crazy thing. Having no legs at morning, and no legs afternoon, and also no legs having at night. What is that?
You glance at Gary.
Hey, Gary not helping. That would be cheating. Bad.
A snake?
Nope. This answer's no good.
What? But a snake doesn't have legs.
Wrong. A snake having one legs.
Oh. Walk away in shame. Let's try that again. A no-leg horse.
Nope. This answer's no good. But it is so wrong, being so wrong.
Well, dang it. How about an egg?
Okay, yes. An egg having no legs ever. Correct.
Well, except if hatching into something that legs moving.
But then it's not egg anymore. So who caring?
Okay, sure.
Next riddle. You ready?
Yep.
More eating, lighter getting. Lighter getting, shorter living. What am I?
A fire?
No, fire is not alive.
Okay, but
You are wrong.
walk away in shame. And that horse is just laughing at me. Or that guy was laughing at me. Something laughed at me. An egg? Nope, this answer's no good. But it is so wrong being so wrong. Dang it. How about a mayor?
Okay, yes, I am mayor. Correct, hooray.
Hooray!
Okay, one more riddling. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, last riddle. Here's it. Metal thing with little teeth in a hole wheel turning around. Entrance to my house is found. Where is it?
I have it here.
Yay, you solving it. You winning riddling contest for sure.
Hooray!
Here you had having dynamite. Don't eating it all in one place.
Take the dynamite and your leave. Can I enter your town? No, I cannot enter your town. Okay, got a year supply of dynamite. So I can deliver that to the railroad company. But there's also that one. Yeah, here's Button Willow store. As you're riding down the trail, a dirty urchin jumps out, points a toy pistol at you, and demands that you pay the toll by doing 20 push-ups. Pay the boy. Satisfied with your demonstration of upper body strength, the child allows you to pass without pretending to shoot you. Aw, nice. I'm gonna do some shopping. You need anything? Trail mix?
No thanking you. Gary is well and good.
Okay. At least I thought about my partner. This barrel smells like pickles and looks like an empty pickle barrel. At first you're excited because you think this barrel is full of pickles, but they turn out to be novelty rubber pickles. The one behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures at the goods she's got for sale. Take a look. What do you got? I'll take some more rope. Ooh, advanced beancraft and shroom grow. Can of oil. Disposable binoculars. Locks and how to pick. Oh my god, yes! Thank you! Thank you! I'll take the needles, though, just in case. Okay. I am now officially poor, but totally worth it. Locks and how to pick them. This book is a comprehensive guide to advanced lock-picking techniques. It's got a whole chapter on tumblers. You quickly memorize the entire book. Lock-picking expertise. After you're done reading it, you donate it to a local orphanage. Soon those orphans will be able to make their escape. Go, orphans, go! Oh, I have 2 binoculars. Alright, let me give this shroom grow.
A deliciousness.
Gary has become more powerful. And Beancraft. What do we got? Ooh, there's a whole set of recipes for ice-cold bean-based desserts. Gives Great Northern Blizzard, a spell which deals cold damage to all of your enemies. Ooh, give me that. You study the bean dessert recipes and practice conjuring up various configurations of frozen beans. Unfortunately, at some point, the book got completely covered in a snowdrift, and now it's all soggy and ruined. Aw. Never open up a library. I will ruin every book I touch. Alright. I want to see if I can open up that, locker now that I have lockpicking. Your transponder gizmo bleeps, and you follow the bleeps to one of those weird vibrato machines, chomping around in the desert. Fortunately, it either hasn't noticed you, or it doesn't care. I'm attacking it. An vibrato construct. You knocked that thing's block off. Presumably it was an important block, because it stopped moving after that. And I got vibrato scraps. Okay. Please tell me I can open that. Open the 3rd locker. Darn it! Well, I got other things I can unlock. Fort All Dead. You see a sign labeled, "This way to the Lazy A Dude Ranch," off the side of the trail. You mark the location on your map. Lazy A Dude Ranch. I'll go there in a sec. Oh, it's right next to where I'm going. Perfect. Okay, the barracks. I should be able to okay, pick the lock. Lock picking plus needle. Silver bullets, chemical bullet, and armored field travel kit, and skeleton bones, skull chips, and handful of loose teeth. Dang. Oh, wait a minute. Can I go in that room now? Oh, I already have. Never mind. Alright, I thought maybe the rope could be used to fix that toilet. Oh well. Use binoculars? Oh! I've discovered the rescue mission. What else can I get? Lost Dutch oven mine. So I got a bunch of places I can go. Okay. Lazy A Dude Ranch. You find an abandoned abandoned crate with Fort All Dead stenciled on the side. Maybe the shippers decided that wasn't worth the effort considering? Open it up. I got full canteen, incendiary bullet. Oh, hey, what's this? You got an artillery saber. Ooh, I wonder if, have I gotten one before? No, and it's actually not bad. The army, in its infinite wisdom, apparently decided that every soldier needed a sword, even the ones who were only good at using guns. Well, you have to have something for short combat, and God forbid if you run out of bullets. Plus 6 pistol attack damage. And I'm using the bone, which, yeah, give me the artillery saber. Okay. Looks like somebody's been washing ferrets in this thing. Yuck. Hello. Oh. It's a hippie.
Hey, like, howdy. I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy?
What kind of herbal remedies? The kind that are gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands. So, weeds? That's a derogatory term created by the man. But yeah, basically. Buy one. Hey, groovy. Thanks. Got an item. Herbal remedy. What does it do? This is a little pile of random dried weeds folded up in a sachet of paper. Garbage stored in garbage, essentially. Does it do anything? Eat it. You take the remedy and maybe you feel a little better? It's hard to tell, really. No, actually, you're pretty sure that did nothing. Okay. Ooh, howdy. Hey, yeah, howdy, man. What's happening? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, not much, man. We moved onto this little patch of land to grow crops. But then we decided it's much more natural to just let Gaia grow whatever she wants, right? Bet that's a lot easier, too. Haha, right on, man. Neat. Where'd you get that hat? Oh, this? A friend of mine made it, man. I forget which one. I'm sure you did. What do you take for it? Well, I have been thinking of trying a new style, man. Maybe like one of those hats the army guys used to wear back in the day. Like as kind of an ironic statement, man. There's an old fort over yonder that way. I'll swap you if you can find one of those, man. Like this one, you mean? Trade for... okay. Nice, man. But it's like commerce, man, except natural. Can you dig it? Yeah, groovy. You got strange head sack. Solid stoner voice. Thanks, Kath. Thank you. This hat is more like a sack woven from red, gold, and green wool. It's like something out of a dream. Wait a minute. That's just a do-rag, right? There's a proper name for it. Oh, hello. Howdy, I'm Lloyd.
I'm Luis. Luis Lathrop.
Why the long face, Luis?
Oh, jeez. Basically because I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing. So they just let the weeds grow and call it natural. I am so sick of eating dandelions I could scream.
Why don't you leave?
I haven't got any meat, or any other prospects, or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. This is such a mess.
How'd you get in this predicament?
I headed west after graduating baking school. I fell in with these two because they talked a big game about natural grains. Fool that I was, I didn't realize all they were really interested in was getting silly on local weed and not doing any work.
So you're looking for work?
Gosh, yes, desperately. The only trade I know is baking, though. Do you know somewhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid would be better than this if it comes with room and board. I just want to get out of here.
I don't. Sorry.
Shucks. Well, if you hear anything, please let me know.
Will do. I am definitely going to make sure I remember you. A huge supply of unused fertilizer. Gary sniffs the air and looks around excitedly. Search the bags. Oh, bag of shroom grow. There you go. Alright. What else did I go? Lost Dutch Oven Mine. As the trail curves through a patch of marshy ground, you catch a whiff of something worse than swamp gas. It's a stank above, a cow skull floating in a cloud of noxious vapors. It saw you even before you smelled it. Attack it. Ooh, this one's stronger. Just in case. Bean going. And attack with a fire. Oh yes, Gary got super buff. You really crushed that stinker. Got cow fangs and infernal soul fragment.
Oh no, such a smell that Gary is smelling.
It's really something, yeah, oof.
Gary waiting out here and breathing through mouth.
Good call. Wow, those are some stinky fissures. I can't get any closer, now without some stench resistance. Which I have. Offhand. Sweet smell of flowers. That should be good. Yep. Barely tolerable. Alright, these lockers are all unlabeled and unlocked. You got an item, miner's pants, and a gas mask. Heh, could have used this 5 minutes ago. Gas mask. Oh, it subtracts. This thing was hard to see out of even before it sat in a dusty mine for 15 years. -3 muscle, -3 mysticality, -3 moxie, but 50% stench resistance. And miner's pants. You can't wear these if you were over 18 feet tall, because they'd be way too small for you. What kind of pants am I wearing right now? None, I guess. Oh no, I'm wearing miner's pants. Oh, I auto-equipped them. Okay, so this is my first pair of pants. The miners must have eaten down here to avoid the stench upstairs. Grab what's left. You got instant grits, sarsaparilla? The heck? You were never sure how to spell this, and you still aren't. Oh, it's sarsaparilla, but it's spelled sarsaparilla. Oh dear. Oh, one sec. It's a spittoon. I don't know what kind of tobacco these miners are chewing, but it must have been extra corrosive because this brass spittoon has been whole eaten through the bottom, dark stains underneath it where the spit leaked out. Although oddly, it doesn't seem to be leaking now, and it's half full. I guess the miners plugged the hole with something. Inspect it. It's a spittoon. It's disgusting. You can practically see the stink lines coming off of it. Come on, let's not do this. Inspect the spittoon. Ah, jeez, fine, okay. Crouch down and take a careful look at the filthy spittoon. The inside is blackened with years worth of stains. The death broth inside has a rainbow sheen like a parking lot oil spill, and occasionally a little bubble pops on the surface. You can actually feel a slight warmth radiating off of it from whatever dire chemical reaction is taking place in there. You realize you're holding your breath, not deliberately, but from the human body's natural instinct for self-preservation. Inhale. Imagine someone made a big pot of chili con carne and left it under the porch. 3 rats crawl into the pot, eat half the chili, and then die. A week later, a family of cockroaches takes up residence among the writhing maggots. The cockroaches smoke thick black cigars which they light with tufts of burning human hair. That is what it smells like. Searching. Fortunately for you, the rainbow-colored film on the surface of the liquid coats your hand as you plunge it into the toxic stew, keeping it from being immediately dissolved down to the bones. The smell intensifies, and your stomach prepares to hose the poisons off of your arm with a high-pressure stream of vomit. Keep searching. Your fingers touch something at the bottom of the spittoon. Better pull it out fast while you still have something to pull with. Pull. You pull the world's most disgusting pair of pants out of the spittoon and jump back as the hole at the spittoon's bottom, now unplugged, begins to leak steaming filth. Congratulations! You're now the proud owner of the worst object I've ever been paid to think about, narrowly defeating a leather bondage harness made from the skin of a clown. You got an item. Spit-soaked pants. Hooray! These pants look and smell like they were used to line the bottom of a leaky spittoon, and there's a very good reason for that. Ooh, a crate of mining supplies. Smelling salts and a sulfur wrench. It's already moved over. This card is empty. The elevator mechanism was all rusty. Oil it. That is disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. You emerge from the elevator into a deeper shaft. By the light of your lantern, you see exposed meat veins on nearly every surface. It's unusual that there would be this much readily available meat left in the working mine. What were they digging for if not this? Hey! Finders keepers. Hello. This guy's totally out of it. He's gibbering and drooling. It doesn't seem to even see you. Talk to him. Hey, buddy, you okay? Huh? You wave your hand in front of his face, but he doesn't react at all. Shovels dulled to uselessness. Was one of the miners digging with his helmet? Looks like the miner died trying to dig deeper with their hands. Climb down. What's this? This pile was pretty obviously made on purpose. Closer inspection reveals that the stones are mortared together. What could be hidden here? Bust up the pile, rock with hand, magic the rocks away, or talk the rocks into leaving. Talk the rocks into leaving. You're one smooth talker. Oh! There's a trapezoidal piece missing from this weird crossbar thing. What's this? This gem is pretty, but it smells terrible. Effluvious emerald. Alright, so I need some type of trapezoid item. Okay, so that's over here. Rescue mission. A rustling sound in the bushes draws your attention, and you decide to investigate, because that's what adventurers do. No matter how bad of an idea it'll probably turn out to be. The rustling turns out to be a goblin wearing clown makeup and practicing their cartwheels, and mostly failing. Eventually they give up on the tumbling practice and start repeatedly throwing a shiny metal ball in the air, and catching it. Talk to it. Wow, hello?
Hello, hi!
What are you doing?
I am learning to juggle.
It tosses a single ball up in the air again, but, distracted by the conversation, misses the catch. Okay, but why?
A clown becoming. Joining the circus, far away to traveling. Far, far to traveling and then to popping.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. Kind of. Leave the goblin alone. If a goblin that is also a clown is absolutely the last thing you want to deal with right now, I totally respect that decision. Yeah. Still can't harvest. Darn.
Ah, a small donger's house.
What?
It's a having dongers up top, see? Very loud.
Oh. Donger as in... It's got bells. Dong, bell. Okay. Gosh, a real-life nun. Yes. I'm Sister Tabitha. I'm Lloyd Bootstrap. What's with the cots? Well, what with the cow attacks on and so on, I felt my faith would be better served by running this place as a clinic, rather than just a church. I also sell medical supplies if you'd like your healing to go. Do you have any errands run or anything? Oh, do you need any errands run or anything? Funny you should ask. I've been experimenting with the healing properties of a purple grass that grows near here, but I've run out. Would you mind picking some for me? It grows near a cave that makes an unusual humming sound. Oh, sure. I know where that place is. There's a haphazard stack of pews in the corner. Oh, yeah, because she turned this place to a clinic. So it's all cots and stuff. Humming cave. Your desperado transponder thingy starts bleeping at you, and you play hot and cold until until you find a weird-looking crate hidden behind some rocks. You fumble around the outside of the crate until you find the bit that makes the lid slide open when you push it. Scraps and an desperado punch card. And I gotta remember if I have enough scraps for that old guy. Alright, she wants grass. Oh, for grass. That was easy. There's a crate in the road, which is not a crate's natural habitat. Or a lost crate. Maybe you can help it. Open it up. You help the crate by prying the lid off and helping yourself to the contents. Here's your grass. Welcome back. Were you able to find the humming cave and the purple grass? Yep, here you go. Wonderful, thank you very much. Blessings upon you. Can I buy some medical supplies? Broken leg pills? You're not sure which is stranger, that these work at all, or they only work on legs. I'll grab that, because it sticks out like a sore thumb. Okay. What else? I never explored the desert house, actually, since I arrested those guys. Oh, your booze sense alerts you to the presence of a rock. Confused, you move the rock, and sure enough, there's a bottle of booze behind it. Got an item, cheap whiskey. Phew! You were afraid for a second that your booze sense had been replaced with some kind of rock sense. Good news. Can I... Oh, I can't go in the house. Lame. Lame. I thought I could explore. Oh well. Go to the professor's house to see if I have enough, parts. You pass an abandoned campsite, and an old crate catches your eye. On closer inspection, you find it's nailed shut. Maybe the campers used it to sit on, and then forgot to take it with them? Their loss is your gain, if you have a crowbar to pry it open with. You crack open the walnut, and help yourself to delicious nut meats inside. You got depressed rancher candy? I have to read this. Depressed rancher candy. Like all things for ranchers, this candy was a lot better before the cows came home. Please tell me I have enough scrap. Ah, no. Okay. Shoot. I need some more scrap. Alright, in the meantime, we can deliver the, dynamite. You spy a burned-out ranch house on the horizon and pull Mudsdale up to it to investigate. There's nothing much of interest above ground, but you can find a locked door leading down to a presumably still intact root cellar. Once you're inside, you're not sure why you even bothered locking it. It's been picked clean of everything but a tiny amount of food and even tinier amount of medicine.
Any luck finding a year's supply of dynamite? The passengers are getting restless.
Yep, here you go.
Good. Perfect. This'll do just fine. Hang back for just a bit while I get the fellows to set up the charges, and I'll let you do the honors.
Smee consults with the other workers, and they inspect the rocks for a time. Eventually, one of them shrugs, pushes the whole crate of dynamite up next to the rocks, and wires a detonator.
Alright, let her rip.
Wait, don't you have a longer detonator cable?
Nope.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. Just give me a 3 count before you hit the plunger, so I have time to get under the train. Great. It's ready to detonate. Kaboom! Or kablooey.
What the heck is that thing?
There's a very large and very angry looking thing. Guy? Standing here. Apparently it's a little peeved at having a year's supply of dynamite blown up next to its butt while it was sleeping. How are you gonna handle this? Magic it away. That was something. You still your breathing and squint until you can make out the rock monster's aura. As you expected, there's a web of cracks and faults in it, where the creature's energy was disrupted by the force of the dynamite. You point your finger at the weakest part of the damage and channel a little magic into it. The monster's aura shatters and the rocks drop lifelessly to the ground. You blow a little smoke from the tip of your finger and put it back in its holster. All in a day's work. There you go.
Well now, that is a fine day's work as I've ever seen. Much obliged, friend. We'll be getting the rest of this track laid down and head out now. Here, I'll mark your route on your map for you, in case our paths happen to cross again.
You discovered a new application, the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company Camp. Thanks, but can't I just ride the train?
Got a ticket? Ha, just kidding. Of course you don't. Every seat on this train's sold out. Sorry, boss.
Bye. The remains of your triumph over that crazy rock pile / guy. Oh, here we go. As you're riding along the dusty desert trail, you feel a change in the air. This area is thick with mystical bean energy. You orient your mind along the axis of the powerful magnetic bean field and follow to a cave. A sign out front reads, "The Great Garbanzo's Secret Hideout." Fellow bean wizards, welcome. Check it out. Oh, and Gary's spazzing. Hello, Gary.
Oh, wow, yikes.
What's up, Gary?
Weird feelings, a sensation of puzzling.
Huh?
from that direction coming.
You discovered a new map location, the West Pole. Okay. The sign says keep out, unless you are the Great Carbine, so... Weird. I thought my thing got disconnected. It's a revolting sofa. Search it. You find some loose beans in the cushions. All-purpose beans! This is a bag filled with mixed beans, not in the sense that it contains some of every type of bean, but in the sense that every bean it contains is a mix of every type of bean. Wait. So, it's not a mixture of single beans, it's a mixture of beans that are a mixture of everything in a bag? Can serve any purpose, if you're a master chef. Okay. Most of these books are too fragile to touch, but there's one that looks like it's in decent shape. Beans Illustrated. This is a crumbling old tome of bean recipes and general cookware recipes, or tips. It teaches you how to cook advanced bean dishes and make bean iron cookware. Oh, you read the book, memorizing each and every recipe. Master Cookery. Unfortunately, the book was so fragile that your close reading caused it to crumble to dust. Oh well. You approach the arcane oven and prepare to apply your mystical trade. Cook something simple. You gaze at all the purpose beans and imagine the things you can make with them. Cook thinking beans. You make the beans dance in midair. You cook them with your mind. You plate them with your, well, you plate them with your hands. You got an item, plate of thinking beans. Unfortunately, you don't have any bean iron or any all-purpose beans, so there's not much you can accomplish with an arcane oven right now. This is a plate of beans that will make you smarter. Just don't overthink them. I can't use it. I'm full. Wait a minute. What was glinting? Right here. You sense a deposit of bean iron. Bean iron nugget. Forge some bean iron cookware. You can make something out of bean iron. Your mind reaches into the bean iron to see what shapes it conceals. You detect 3. A spatula, a skillet, or a badge. How about a badge? You squeeze the bean iron into the shape you desire. It's more complicated than that, obviously. That's what it looks like. Got a bean iron badge. You contemplate your skills and the materials you have on hand. Unfortunately, you have no bean iron remaining. This used to say sheriff on it, but most of the word has been grubbed out, so now it says chef instead. This item goes on your lapel. What is currently on my lapel? Ooh, I definitely needed that. It's the Great Carpazzo's bed. Look under the bed. It wasn't a pillow at all, but a bag of beans. Not yet. I don't have Mastery Cookery 2 or 3. Okay. The West Pole? You see the familiar palisades of an army fort off in the middle distance. You swing Mudsdale toward to see what it's called. Fort Memoriam. Continue going where you're going. It's a pile of weird rocks. Mess with them. These rocks are strange. They don't seem to weigh as much as they should, and they're sort of drawn to each other. You could probably make an interesting cairn out of them. Something mystical? An elaborate orrery? Step back and admire your handiwork. It's immaculate. A perk, Song of Spheres, and I made... Ooh, neat. Something powerful? A threatening fist. Cool. I guess I could do more. Something suave? A cool zigzag or a sassy face? Sassy face. That's not a sassy face. That's just, scary. So what does this do? Oh, you knocked us into a pile, right? Mystical, Avid Ornery. Okay. Off the trail's shoulder, you see some ancient petroglyphs carved into a rock. Oh, I can't translate them. It's your partner.
Oh no, the iron snake is stuck again? What is happening?
The train, yeah. Apparently there's a big crack in the ground, so we're waiting for someone to build a bridge.
Why?
So the train doesn't fall into the crack?
Oh, you don't wanting that?
No. No, I don't want that. He must have sleepwalked here. That guy has stopped messing with his watch and started eating jelly beans? Talk to him. What you got there? Jelly beans? Yep. Can I have one? Nope. Please? No. Get your own. Where'd you get them? A little ways south of here, from a fella named Roy Bean. Roy Bean's House of Justice and Jelly Beans. This lady's still whistling to beat the band.
Howdy, boss.
Howdy, Smee. Still stuck again?
Yep, got ourselves one hell of a canyon to get across, and no materials for bridge building.
Any ideas?
There's an old mine town up north called Breadwood. They opened up a lumber camp after the mines dried up. If you could fix a deal with them for the lumber we need, I can handle the engineering side of things.
Justice and jelly beans, what a combination of words. I'm definitely going there next, though. Okay, where is it? Smee marks the location of the Breadwood camp on your map.
Course, anything you can find to build a bridge out of is fine by me, but that seems like the simplest option.
I'll see what I can do. It's one of those pay telescopes for tourists. This one was designed by a promising young artist named Edvard Munch. You pay your meat and look through the telescope at the big canyon. It sure is big. It'll take quite a bridge to get across that thing, that's for sure. Where is it? Oh, Roy Bean's house. You've crossed paths with Wandering Sally again.
Howdy, Lloyd. Interested in trading?
You bet. Always nice to see you.
What do you got?
Some disposable binoculars. Get cracking. A guide to modern safes. Oh no! What can I sell? No! Didn't want to do that. What can I sell? Come on. Where's the stuff that says just sell it? I don't have anything? Really? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, here it is. Just sell it. Oh, I'm getting there. Come on. No, I can't sell anything else. Shucks. Alright, so trying to sell things now that I have a stock of. I don't want to get rid of the needles. I could sell a pickle. You know what? I'm gonna sell a pickle. Wow. Buyback is a bitch. Okay, Kraken Guide. Learn it. This book outlines techniques for opening safes without knowing the combination. This skill will come in handy if you ever encounter a safe whose combination isn't scrolled on a nearby wall. You quickly memorize the entire book. Save Kraken. Time to get cracking. When you're done reading it, you lock it up in a safe that turns out to be slightly too difficult for you to crack, so it's gone forever. Dang it. Oh, and Gary's saying something. Hey there, Gary.
Oh, a place for going. Gary is thinking of one.
Really? What's that?
A cactus. A biggest cactus ever seen. With goblins inside.
You discovered a new map location. Old Granddad. Well, that does sound interesting and or weird. Okay. Roy Bean's house. Come on, I'm getting interrupted. There's a skeleton out here in the desert. That's not very strange, because people die all the time in the desert. The skeleton, though, is doing arm curls with a pair of iron dumbbells. She doesn't have any muscles, but somehow her bones are extremely ripped and or swole. That doesn't even begin to make sense. Fighter. A thick bone skeleton. Ooh, 132 HP. Oof. Let's get defensive. Uh-oh. This doesn't bode well. Oh, gosh. I'm chucking dynamite at you. When in doubt, spam items. And goodbye. Woo! You won! And it turns out what they say is true. Skeletons with big bones have big feet. You got extra large boots. He was also carrying some kind of brochure. You got an item. Kellogg Ranch brochure. Nice. Kellogg Ranch brochure. It's a brochure for a weird dude ranch / sanatorium combination in the desert down south. You mark the location on your map, then put the brochure under a rock for the next person. I found Kellogg Ranch. These boots once belonged to a person with extra large foot bones. There's plenty of room for you to walk around in them. Ooh, +1 AP. Take that, thank you. Roy Bean's House of Justice and Jelly Beans.
What is it?
Well, I've never seen those two things juxtaposed that way, so I'm not actually sure.
Oh.
Guess we'll just have to go inside and find out. Roy must prefer to perform his morning ablutions outdoors. Perform some of your own. What is this even hooked up to? Flush it and see. You got a perk. Master of Flushing. Ooh, I want to read what that perk is. Where are my perks? Shoot. Where do I find my perks? No. Here it is. Master of Flushing. Your toilet flushing muscles are in fantastic shape. Oh. Okay.
Jelly beans? What is jelly beans?
They're a sort of candy. Little fruit-flavored lumps.
Oh, like cactus lumps. Or cactus drops.
You guys make cactus candy? That's fun.
They're awful at the tasting. Really bad. But sometimes getting one full of crazy hallucinations is entertaining.
You guys make... Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. There's a single yellow jelly bean in this case, with a sign that says Paraguayan Murder Bee Honey Jelly Bean. Very rare, 6,000 meat. What kind of lunatic would pay 6,000 meat for a single jelly bean? Not this kind, that's for sure. Oh boy, he's got a spittoon. It's a spittoon, nothing special about it. As soon as you get near the spittoon, you can smell the overwhelmingly sweet stench it exudes. Nauseatingly sweet, like the rotting corpse of a dead gummy bear. Look inside. Garish rainbow colors swirl together in congealing psychedelic madness. Is Roy using jelly beans as chewing tobacco? Yes. Yes, of course he is. Investigate further. We're talking about a bowl of jelly beans that have been sucked on, half chewed, and then spat into a brass bucket. Do you really seriously want to put your hand in that swill of artificial coloring and thickened saliva? It will probably never be clean again. Go for it. Look, I'm serious. You're about to permanently dye your hand with a swirling mishmash of all the worst colors in the spectrum. No one will ever have a tattoo that looks as gross or as stupid. Okay, no, give it to me. Well, I tried. Don't ever say I didn't warn you. You plunge your hand into the spittoon and fish around for a while. Eventually, you pull out a really disgusting pistol. And a really disgusting hand to shoot it with. You got spittoon hand and a befouled pistol. Yay! Ooh, this gun does good damage. It'll probably make a patoo sound when you shoot it. Dislike of jelly beans is not for sale. Same thing, same thing. Howdy there, pilgrim. Name's Roy Bean. Howdy, Roy. I'm Lloyd Bootstrap. What do you do here? Well, when I first came to these parts, I was all about two things. Dispensing justice and dispensing jelly beans. That was the biggest name in bounty hunting and candy selling anyone ever heard of. Gosh, what happened? Oh, nothing particularly tragic. Got old is all. Hung up my pistol for good. He points at the wall. He's pointing at an empty hook on the wall over a spittoon. Oh, so the gun I got's his gun. I still sell some jelly beans from time to time, but they're out of fashion. This whole place is just a jelly bean museum now. Seems like the sign out front isn't very accurate then. How do you mean? Well, if you aren't dispensing justice anymore, maybe it should just say museum? Guess you got a point. Ask about the jelly beans. For a jelly bean museum, I sure don't see very many jelly beans. Bunch of crooks and shady characters stolen. All 3 jars. Suppose they think I'm a soft target now that I'm retired. Oh, that shucks. That sucks. I hope you get it back. Well now, I certainly appreciate the assistance. Can't offer much in the way of reward. But I can tell you which way the first group of thieves went if you happen out that direction. You discovered a new map location. Jelly Bean Thieves Hideout. Okay, I'll go get him. Let's see. Do I want... Okay, I have 1 of 3 options to go to. Either Jelly Bean's Hideout, Old Granddad, or Kellogg Ranch. Hey, Kath, which way do you think I should go? If you're still here. Okay, so it's Jelly Bean Thieves Hideout. Whew, it is crazy hot out here. The desert is just the worst. If you stay here too long, you'd end up like one of those charred black skeletons clacking before it toward you. Oh, fight him. These guys don't look very strong. Oh, there's multiple of them. It only does 4 damage? That's it? I'm better off just dealing 1 at a time. Ooh, they're strong. Ooh, and I got health regen. But I need some more healing. I should be able to make it towards the rest of the fight. Hopefully. Thank goodness there's no crits in this game. Good job, Gary. You destroyed those skeletons handily. Though to be fair, they were pretty close to destroyed already. Hello, Scruffy.
Are these amounts of jelly bean stealing?
This is where Roy sent us, but I don't actually see the jelly beans anywhere.
What if they're eating the jelly beans? Oh no!
Perish the thought. You approach the bandits seated around the fire. The meanest looking one speaks up.
Don't know who you think you are, stranger, but you better turn yourself right around and head back to where you came unless you want to eat lead.
Well, that's not very neighborly.
Take a hack, neighbor.
You fellas stole a jar of jelly beans from an old man, and I aim to have them back.
Oh, is that right? And just how you planning on doing that?
With words. Listen, fellas, stole a jar of candy from an old man. This is such a small, petty, sad little crime. It barely even qualifies as a crime. If this ends up on a wanted poster, you're going to be the laughing stock of the criminal community. More importantly, what would your mothers think? I'm giving you a chance to turn away from this life of crime before it's too late, and I suggest you take it, because I'm pretty sure this is not a life you're suited to. The bandits hang their heads in shamefully and shuffle away. Good. Well, that was nice. Uneventful, but nice. It's the missing beans. Grab them. Mint jelly beans. Blech. I hate mint-flavored stuff. The bandits' meager food supply. They should have been robbing grocery stores. Loot it. You got Vienna blood sausages and instant grits. Anything else? A cache of ill-gotten goods. Loot it. Can of oil, cheap wine, cheap whiskey, and Kurt's Fit headband. And money. Kurt's Fit headband. This is the headband formerly worn by an exercise-obsessed lunatic. It has Kurt's Fit TM printed on it so many times that it's legible from every possible angle. A pretty nice bedroll. You must have stole it from a hiker or something. It's a sealed crate. Got dynamite. Yes. Got a lock and a bottle of cologne and more money. Oh wait, did beds have anything? Nope. Okay, Roy, got your first beans. You grab a piece of blowing garbage to wipe the sweat from your brow. You should really get a handkerchief if they're going to keep riding in this heat. And the garbage turns out to be a flyer for a nearby tourist attraction. You got a new map location. Petting Cemetery. What? Petty Cemetery? I'm curious.
Howdy, welcome to Gorman Lancaster's one and only petting cemetery. It's educational and entertainal, and only 500 feet for a lifetime pass.
Entertainal?
Look, don't knock the patter, okay?
Petting Cemetery?
That's right, a wide variety of guaranteed genuine animal skeletons, and you're free to touch with them to your heart's content. Well, with your hands, that is, no riding.
Can I feed them?
You can try.
Neat.
Interested in a membership, fella?
That's exorbitant.
It's a lifetime membership. If you were younger, it'd be worth more.
Fair enough. I don't have the money. Hey, you gotta buy a membership first. Oh, a petting cemetery. Neat.
What is?
Well, I'm not sure. Probably a collection of animal skeletons.
Creepy. No thanking you.
Okay, suit yourself. Well, can't do that yet. So, deliver them beans. You see what you take to be an oasis in a boiling heat of this region, and spur Mudsdale toward it. As you near it, you discover that you've been fooled. It wasn't an oasis at all, but an evil, towering, black stone cow monolith. Anybody could make that mistake, really.
Take it.
Ooh, that is evil looking. Ooh, obsidian. Beat up, Gary. That's what I thought. You shattered that obsidian monstrosity, but good. You got an ungulate horn and an infernal soul fragment. Howdy, Lord. You recover that jar of jelly beans by any chance? Sure did. Well, I'll be. Thank you kindly, Lord. I won't ask for details, but I hope they were sufficiently grisly. Now, the second jar of jelly beans was stolen by a parcel of them weird goblin fellas. Couldn't understand a word they were saying, but they were very insistent. Which way do they go? Northwest, towards that huge old cactus folks call Old Grandad. Okay, I'm on it. Old Granddad. You hear gunshots and someone shouting nearby. Decide to investigate. This instinct is basically what separates an adventurer from a sane person. You find a bandit in scorched and blackened clothes, wildly firing his pistol at the scenery. Everything he shoots bursts into flames somehow. Wait a second. Excuse me. Whew. Go to hell, Cactus! Go to hell, Scorpion! Go to hell, Rock! Yeah! Thank you, Kath. Looks like we've got a real character here.
Yes, wow.
Just sending this little scenery to the cow lords below. How's about I send you too? You'll make fine and dandy pets for my masters.
No, thank you. Throw him a bundle of dynamite. Here, try sending your bosses this. You pitch a bundle of dynamite at the guy who shoots it reflexively. When the dust and smoke clears, all that's left is a gun, a crater, and a hat drifting down to the ground. You got a smoking gun and a black hat. Look at the size of that thing.
Oh, looking! Old Granddad!
What? Your granddad? Where?
No, the really big cactus over there. A famous goblin place named Old Granddad.
But goblins aren't related to cactuses?
An honorary title.
Well, I see. Well, heck, let's check it out. The guard blocks your path.
Hey, ha! No climbing for humans.
Talk to them. I'm here for taking back a jar of jelly beans you goblins stealing.
Oh, what?
Jelly beans. Little colorful sugar things.
Oh, little fruit rocks.
Yeah, those.
Those are for the pile.
The what?
Anyway, no upstairs for humans.
Maybe we can trading?
No trading, but you can bribing me.
Okay, cool. What are you wanting?
A candy bar. A good human candy bar. Of the Bubbles having. You knowing it?
Do you mean this bar of soap?
Oh, yes. Wonderful. Thanking you.
Can I climbing now?
Sure.
Awesome. Enjoy your, candy bar of soap. There's another goblin here, walking another ladder.
Hello. No climbing for humans. Too bad.
Talk to him. Can I bribing you to letting me climbing?
Oh? Okay.
What are you wanting?
Cactus syrup. My delicious vein is being in the other room, but I'm losing my tap.
Okay, I'm being right back. If you were a tap, where would you be in this pile of junk?
To heck with the tap.
Oh! You got mostly scabs. What did this do? Mostly scabs. You've been poked by so many cactuses that your body has built up an entire extra set of skin capillaries just to deal with the constant tiny puncture wounds. Alright, so I can't do anything else here because my mysticality isn't too high, I guess. So, Kellogg Ranch. Your transponder starts making that bleeping noise that means either treasure or a monster. And who can resist that gamble? Not you! At least, not in this encounter. Anyway, your involuntary risk-taking is rewarded when you find a high-tech crate. Sadly, it is locked. Aw, I don't have a keystone. It's your partner. The Kellogg Ranch?
A whole ranch, not the burning or craters.
Hey, yeah, that's unusual.
A friend of cows?
I doubt there's any such thing. Main building, gym, a barn. The barn door is locked. Darn. Gym, and the main building. Okay. What's this? Rules. It's a list of draconian fitness rules the guests of this sanatorium had to adhere to. It's a scale. It's like a ruler, but for weight. Weigh yourself. According to this scale, you weigh 36 drams. You don't know how to use this scale correctly. Years worth of height and weight recordings for the ranch's customers. It is the most boring book you've ever read in its entirety. It's a big ruler. It's like a scale, but for height. Measure yourself. According to this ruler, you are 4 lignes and 4 stades tall. You don't know how to use this ruler correctly. Kellogg's office. And hello, ghost. It's a menacing ape skeleton. A grotesque anatomical chart. They've got the spleen mixed up with the liver. Fix it. Grab a pen and make a few corrections. Boy, there sure are a lot of books about enemas on this shelf. Mostly medical journals and Bibles. And some old National Geographics. Whoa, hello? Hello? So you're a ghost, huh? Yes, it appears so. And alas, without me here to instruct them in my regime of purity, all my patients have fled. That's probably not exactly why. They're likely out ravaging the countryside in their own bodies. One cannot have purity of the soul without purity of the body, you know. What's this whole purity kick about anyway? My threefold path to elimination of corrupting influences. Would you like to hear about it? Sure, lay it on me. The first step I call purity of the glands. One must rid oneself of all romantic and sexual desires, and cease any self-polluting activities. Like what? Smoking cigars? Well, yes, but I'm speaking more of, nighttime activities. Alone. What? Anyway, that's the first step. Okay, what's the second step? The second step is purity of guts. This is accomplished through frequent cold water enemas. Yikes! And the consumption of wholesome and nutritious grain flakes, manufactured through my personal scientifically developed recipe. What makes them any different from other breakfast cereals? Did you not hear me? The recipe is scientifically developed. Alright, what's the third step then? The final step is purity of muscles. I've developed an extensive exercise regimen featuring several workout machines that I have invented myself. Neat. And all this together, what was it? This dude is laying down a lot of weird. My regimen eliminates corrupting influences from the body, thus purifying the body, mind, and soul. Well, that sounds like a good result to shoot for. And it works? Certainly it does. Why, just look at me. You're dead. Only coincidentally. It's Kellogg's desk. Investigate. This desk is scrupulously tidy. In fact, there's not so much as a desk blotter or a single pen, and it only has one drawer. However, you find a secret button, cleverly hidden on the underside of that one drawer. Hey, that's my desk. Keep out of it. You're incorporeal, so go ahead and try and stop me. Well, I never. Press the secret button. A hidden panel slides open on the back wall, revealing a secret room. Awesome! And instead I can open the drawer. You find a binder full of cryptic, messily written notes labeled Kellogg's Grain Flakes Preparation. Interesting. Decode the recipe. You grab a sheet of paper and consolidate the crazy series of notes into a more or less straightforward recipe. Kellogg's Grain Flakes recipe. The recipe reads 4 parts barley, 1 part oats, 3 parts spelt. Press to 91 psi and cook for 8 minutes at 640 degrees. Keep calm and enjoy nothing. This is the most boring secret room you can imagine. There's nothing in here but a chair. Dormitory. There is a skeleton in this bed, and it's wearing weird metal pants. Take them. You got chastity pants. These pants are optimally designed for preventing access to their contents. And it's a -5 moxie. Wow. That's like chastity belt +5. This bed is covered in bones. Take them. There's a scrap of paper under the pillow. It looks like a torn out part of the diary page. Opposed to achieve purity of glands, but I can't stand sleeping in those metal pants. They're so noisy, especially when and that's it. Empty bed. Empty bed. Can't. I don't have the lock picking. Dang it. Kitchen. Purity is the best sauce. It's combination grain sifter, flour mill, who knows what. Its grain hoppers are currently empty. The label on this thing says dough press. And this is a large oven, but it doesn't have a door, just a wide slot. I must have to find the ingredients. Your body is still wrong. I'm not gonna mess with them. Okay, what's next? Fort Memoriam. Wow, I did not get an encounter.
Hello, soldier voices hearing.
They sound weedier than soldiers normally do. Something familiar.
Oh, what?
Oh, I know. They sound just like my little brother.
Oh.
Come on, let's check this out. Use your binoculars. You see a giant cemetery in the distance. The sign out front is so big, you can read it from here. Reboot Hill is what it says. Climb down from the watchtower and pitch the binoculars in a nearby trash can. Yep, I was right. A fort full of nerds.
They have a table of many tiny people. How is this?
Those aren't... It's a game. Those aren't real tiny people.
Haha, Gary only is kidding. We have these games too. Except growing the little people from special mushrooms. Soda popping correctly when losing.
Huh, that's pretty interesting. Don't tell these guys about it though, or they'll want to ask questions and we'll be here all day. I want to hear more about that later though. Oh, help yourself if you want some candy. You got sugar guns, clove drops, and peppermint drops. A massive pile of candy wrappers and empty snack bags. This shelf is stuffed full of rule books for the weird game those nerds are playing. Study them. You pore over the rules until you understand them perfectly enough to realize that they're for an entirely different game than these guys are actually playing. Oh well, at least you learned something useful. Oh, and I got Master Cookery level 2. As you're about to walk away from the shelf, you notice a book that definitely doesn't belong here. Fundamentals of Nex-Mex. This pile of trash smells very, very bad. Oh no, I just saw the spittoon. Oh boy. This pile of trash smells very, very bad. You power through the stench and find a few non-garbage items in the pile. Kurt's Fit pants. These pants are very tight to better show off your leg muscles. Here we go. The liquid in the spittoon is bright yellow. I feel like that's all that needs to be said about it. Look closer. I'll never understand you. Alright, well, you crouch down next to the spittoon. From the nauseatingly sweet stench coming off of it, it appears that these nerds haven't been using it as a makeshift urinal, as you may have suspected, but rather they're using bright yellow lemon lime soda flavored chewing tobacco. Unless... Well, another possibility is that they have been using it as a urinal, and they're all extremely diabetic, which, now I think about it, is a real possibility. In fact, it's probable that both these things are true. Search it. Really. You're going to put your hand in the nerd's piss and or spit bucket. You're just gonna dive right in there, huh? Just gonna splish splash around in that sticky yellow broth of spit and pee with no restraint whatsoever. I sure am. With a fanfare of sad trombones and a choir of angels retching, a sword rises out of the spittoon, held aloft by a wet, bedraggled, and miserable-looking woman's arm. Since you're already kneeling, the arm wastes no time before tapping you on both shoulders with the sword, splashing your clothes with yellow slime, and officially declaring you Lloyd Bootstrap, King of Filth. Congratulations! The sword clatters on the floor as the hand drops it with a shudder and withdraws into the spittoon. You got Blexcalibur! Long live the king! This is the replica of King Arthur's sword. You know it's a replica because there's no way history would have allowed the original to be this comprehensively covered in tobacco spit. Damage is 12 to 15. Ooh, I'll go for that. It's gross, but I'll take it. The stove is sad and neglected. This guy doesn't seem interested in the game. He's just noodling around on his guitar. Talk to him. Hey, what's up? Not to the game? Nah, I mean, I like games, and that's why I hang out with these guys. I've gotten bored of these strategy war games. I want something different. Like what? Well, I like playing the guitar, so I was thinking some kind of guitar game, where you pretend you're in a band and you have to hit the right chords? That sounds hard. You don't already know how to play the guitar. Yeah, I thought of making like a real simplified version of a guitar, but then it wouldn't be much fun for me. I have an idea. Instead of pretending to play in a band, why don't you join an actual band and play guitar for real? I know a place that's looking for talent. Huh, put my guitar skills to actual use? That's not a bad idea. Okay, cool. It's the Jewel Saloon in Dirtwater. Tell them I sent you. Thanks a bunch. I'll head right over now. Godspeed, Guitar Man. Ugh, and the music goes back to normal. Thank you. Alright, so what are these guys up to? This guy keeps peering intently at the figures on the table, muttering about line of sight. Talk to him. Hi, I'm Lloyd.
Hi, I'm Mike.
You seem to be taking this game real seriously.
Well, of course. You gotta play to win, otherwise what's the point?
Having fun?
Exactly. And winning is how you do that.
You having line of sight issues?
Yeah, they don't let me do my tape measure on the board when it isn't my turn anymore, so I have to eyeball it.
It looks like you can get a hit on the front guy. He'd have partial cover, though.
Heh, I think you mean soft cover.
Oh, you're playing 4th edition.
Well, yeah. 3rd edition was a total kludge.
What's a kludge? Man, you and my brother would be bitter enemies. Take your leave. Not many people walk around in a cow hat in this day and age. Not to imply that they were in fashion or anything. Hi, I'm Lloyd.
Hey, I'm Melvin.
What's with the hat?
We're doing historical reenactments.
You're playing a tabletop war game.
Well, okay, sure, but a historical one. Anyway, we only switched to this after we quit doing real reenactments.
Why'd you quit?
It was too much exercise. Also, somebody kept refusing to lie down when he got killed.
You missed.
What's this game you're playing?
Oh, you probably aren't familiar with this type of board game.
It's a very specialized form of entertainment.
What I mean is, you seem to be using Flintlock 4000 rules. My brother's set didn't have cows.
Oh, well, yeah. We had to mod them in ourselves. Cool, huh?
Can I play?
Well, the rules are pretty complex. I don't think the others will want to stop to play a teaching game.
I already know it. My brother used to bug me to play with him all the time so he could test the strategies.
Then great, yeah. We're sure a player on the cow side. Step up to the table and grab some dice.
Alrighty. This guy is eating chips like they're going out of style. Wait, he's a nerd. Nerds don't care about what's in style. Guess what? Neither do I, so I agree to that statement. Hi, I'm Lloyd.
Oh yeah, I'm Jeff.
You like this game?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I'm working on some rule mods for naval combat, so we can do older wars though, like conquistadors and Vikings and stuff.
Conquistadors and Vikings would be pretty cool.
Man, I know, right?
How'd you get into this?
Well, I have a lot of time to read at my job. I read a lot of history. So when I saw a flyer for this historical reenactment thing, I thought it sounded interesting. They'd already quit doing real reenactments by the time I joined, but this is pretty good too. And painting the figurines gives me something else to do at work. Take your leave. This guy is excitedly and repeatedly describing his favorite kinetoscope reel. Hi, I'm Lloyd.
Howdy, I'm Ernie.
What's this kinetoscope reel you're talking about?
Oh man, you haven't seen the Dixon experimental sound film? It's amazing. What's it about? Well, it's two guys dancing while a third guy plays a violin into a huge cone. You can actually hear the violin. It's so great. And then a fourth guy walks in.
What does he do?
Nothing. That's when it ends.
Sounds pretty avant-garde. How's the game going?
Pretty good. We're on a real winning streak. If you'd been in charge of the army when the real war happened, things might have gone a lot differently.
Probably the real war was a lot more unbalanced in terms of unit allotments.
Good point.
And who are you, McGruff? Mom made Rufus stop drinking that brand of soda after he didn't sleep for 4 days and started yammering about putting our cat in a box to see if it was alive or not. Hi, I'm Lloyd. I'm Border. So how do you like this game? It's pretty good. I prefer the science fiction version, though. What's that like? It's real interesting. There's vehicles that move without horses, and guns that fire more than once before reloading. Whoa, that sounds really imba. How'd you get into this? I was in the actual war. Made it out with only a few scars and a limp, fortunately, on account of I spent the whole thing hiding in a cave. When I heard about reenactments, I signed up to find out what I missed. This is probably not a whole lot like what you missed. Yeah, better snacks for one. Take your leave. I don't really want to do these little games yet. So, let's go to one more area. Redwood Hill. Let's go to town. Redwood. You find an abandoned crate on the side of the trail addressed to Fort Treason. I guess whoever was in charge of delivering it figured, well, screw those guys. Open it up. You crack open the crate's harder outer shell and collect the sweet inner meat. Except it isn't meat, it's items. Oh, Gary's squeaking out again. Hey there, Gary.
Oh hey, another goblin telling Gary once about a place near here.
What kind of place?
Very weird place, all seeing through it.
Ghostwood? What? What do you think we should do next? Oh, this is Breadwood. Yeah. You know the town's gone to pot when the horses are drunk. You read the list of Breadwood's problems. Missing mail, overdue books, stolen logging permits, soup storage, skeletons everywhere, missing yeast, robbed bread bank. There's a note at the bottom. Last time a mayor let this list get over 3 items, we chased him out of town with his breadstick nailed to the top of his head. Howdy, Mayor. I'm Lloyd Bootstrap, here on behalf of the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. We need to build a bridge in a hurry, so I'm here to cut a deal with you for the lumber. Alright, I believe we can scrape that much wood. What sort of down payment are you offering? Oh, I sort of expected you would just bill us. You want that much lumber with no pay up front? Are you serious? I could probably offer you free train rides. I do enjoy a nice train ride, but that deal would be a real problem. And I've already got 7 problems to worry about. Oh? The mayor glances at the list of problems posted on the wall and paces around nervously. Offer to help? Maybe I can help with some of your problems? Oh, thank you. I'd certainly welcome any assistance you can offer. Look at the problems. There's a lot of problems. The missing mail. Our last batch of mail never got here. We don't know if something happened to the mailman or what. Go talk to Reginald in the bunkhouse. He used to be a mailman, so he can tell you where to start your search. You got it? What else you got? Overdue book. Our library's only got 4 books, so it's serious business when someone doesn't return one. Our records say it was loaned out to a lady named Alexandria. That was a couple of years ago, so I don't know her, but we've got an address. Alexandria Ranch. Okay, I'll go ask her. The logging permit. We're running out of trees around here and need to expand our operation a bit. Problem is, we need a logging permit from the next town, and the whole place up and died before the paperwork was settled. The town died? Okay, I'll check it out, I guess. Soup shortage. We keep a municipal soup kitchen open to help those who are down on their luck, which is pretty much everybody around here. But we've run out of soup and need someone to fetch some more from Soup Stock Load. You got a bread bowl. Ooh, I like bread bowls. I haven't had one in a long time. And Soup Stock Load. Okay, yada. The skeleton raids. There's a military cemetery not far from here, and I figured something must have happened to the caretaker because military skeletons keep wandering out this way and causing a ruckus. Alright, check it out. The stolen yeast. We take our yeast supply very seriously here in Redwood, and that dang yeasty gang made off with the whole lot. A couple of fellas said they saw them loitering around the old brewery, so that's probably where they made their hideout. We need that yeast back. Old Schmaltz Brewery. Okay, and the last problem. The missing bread. The Breakup Boys cleaned our bank right out, and that's not even a bit fabulous if you ask me. Fortunately, they haven't been too secretive about the location of their hideout. Can you get our bread back? I mean, the place is called Breadwood. We have to have some bread. Baker Boy's hideout. Right, I'll get it back. Okay. I think that will do it for today. I'll explore the rest next session. Because, wow, my voice box. Okay. Let's see who we can raid. I already did banana today. I'll do this. Okay, so until next time, well, till next week for next West of Loathing stream, I will see everyone later, and everyone have a good day and a good night. I definitely enjoyed myself and laughed myself silly at a bunch of parts. So, I'll talk to everyone later. Bye.